Okay, so Woman's World, October 25th, 2021. And I have almost every single page of this thing marked. And I'm like going, Donna, seriously. I know. So, let's start with Fill Your Week with Smiles. Okay. So, let's find the very first Sunday on here that's marked, which would be Sunday, October 24th. It's Enjoy Your Time, Take Back Your Time Day. Now, what does this mean? It's all about slowing down and spending time doing things that make you happy on that day. Okay. On the 25th, it's Monday, October 25th, which is National I Care About You Day. So spread some joy on this holiday and let people know that you love them, that you cheer them on, and that you show them support and that they are appreciated, basically. On the 26th, which is a Tuesday, is National Pumpkin Day. So score a great gourd that day. 27th doesn't have nothing marked. The 28th is National Chocolate Day. Ooh. The 20 or nothing on the 29th. So on the 30th is National Candy Corn Day. They have a recipe in here to make candy corn cupcakes. They have a joke of the week this time. It says, "I need a recipe. I don't know, question mark, or I don't care." Not question mark, but in you know what I'm saying. Like, she's quoting what somebody else says. "It's what my husband wants for dinner, and I can't find any recipes." Start your week with a laugh. There is a witch over here in a cauldron. It says, "This takes forever. I hope I get an Instant Pot for my birthday." Question: what do you call a fat jack-o'-lantern? A plumpkin is the answer. We have a raccoon who's going trick-or-treating. It says, "No candy, just show me where your garbage is." Okay, moving forward. Okay, free costumes help kids make special for Halloween memories. Power of Love. Emma Rose Shapiro has always loved dressing up for Halloween, and she wants every child to know that joy. She was just 11 when she started a program to donate costumes to kids in need, and since then she brought thousands of smiles to little faces. Emma Rose Shapiro sighed as a rummage through her closet, looking for something to wear. "I can't find anything in here." Then she was 11 years old. Mumbled as she pushed aside her clothes that no longer fit, even old Halloween costumes. "I really should get rid of these," she thought. But each one held a special memory, and she hated to just throw them away. Despite her young age, Emma Rose knew there were lots of kids of low-income neighborhoods in the Philadelphia area, just a few miles from where she lived, and those families couldn't afford basic necessities, much less Halloween costumes. "Do you think they might have my costumes?" she asked her mom, Elise. "I think that would be a great idea," she smiled, never imagining the joy her young daughter would ultimately bring tens of thousands of kids. Her heartfelt mission. As Emma Rose gathered her and her sister's gently loved costumes, she got to thinking that maybe other families might have costumes they would want to donate too. With her mom's help, Emma Rose reached out to schools, religious organizations, other businesses, and to her delight, she collected more than 2,000 costumes, which were distributed to kids in need in the fall of 2009. This was awesome, Emma Rose beamed, and she decided to sponsor another costume drive the following year. It was a huge success, and she realized this was something important. "I can't just let this project go," she told her mom, and thus the Halloween Helpers, HalloweenHelpers.com, was born. Touched and inspired by such a young girl's compassion, and couple began sending in boxes of gently used and even new costumes year-round. Let's see. Princesses costumes with fluffy gowns, superhero costumes, and other classic characters like witches, cowboys, and pirates. Homemade costumes are Emma Rose's favorites, as she often makes creative outfits herself. One favorite was she made for a bunch of grapes in the 6th grade. The Halloween Helpers stores costume in a warehouse where they send them each fall to child organizations for distribution. Emma Rose wishes she could personally deliver the costumes, but the pictures she received, kids dressed up, seeing their smiles, fill her heart overflowing. "I'm just so thankful to be able to brighten these kids' lives and tell their friends and family exactly what she does." Letting kids be kids. Nellie Jemez, Executive Director of CEO of ACLAMO, the Family Center, which helps serve Hispanic communities in the Montgomery County, Pennsylvania area, agrees, noting that Emma Rose is giving these kids far more than a costume. She's giving a child a chance to be a kid. Single mom Tamia Pitas is deeply grateful for her 14-year-old son, Tamar, has received costumes from the Halloween helpers for about 8 years. When he was little, he would say, "Mommy, how come so-and-so has a costume and I don't have one?" Tamia shares, "Things like that makes your eyes open, and I can't thank Emma Rose enough for opening her heart." Since her first giveaway, Emma Rose now has 24 chemistry teacher and has distributed more than 13,000 costumes. Kids create memories with costumes, she says, and they get to dress up as someone they aspire to be or look up to. They get to be creative, and best of all, they get to have fun. I remember my costumes for years and years, and I want all these kids to have the same special memories. Kelly B. Gormley is the author. I'm going to read the caption of these pictures and then read 3 simple ways to give back this Halloween. The Halloween Helpers has donated more than 13,000 costumes to kids in need. Grateful parents send a picture of their kids dressed up and smiling with lighting their faces. I'm honored to be able to brighten these kids' lives, says Emma Rose, now 24, who founded the Halloween Helpers. Homemade costumes are big hits. Kids love masking up as their favorite characters. Many are dressing up for the first time. Kids get to dress up as someone they look up to, and best of all, they get to have a lot of fun. 3 simple ways to give back this Halloween. Scare away hunger. Go to moveforhunger.org, take action, then food drive, and scroll down to featured food drives where you can sign up to host a spooky trick or can food drive. Then on Halloween, ask neighbors to drop off canned goods or candy and other non-perishables on your doorstep. Once you fill 10 shopping bags, Move for Hunger will come pick them up for you to deliver to your local food bank for free. Host a costume drive. Help Emma Rose by visiting the Halloween Helpers to host a costume drive, a Click About Us form, then collection location form to print a pre-made poster, and then fill in date of the location of your drop-off, then ship the costumes to the address provided to be sent to kids in need short on time. Click the collection site dates to find a location and donate a costume or send $25 to 5 super suites or ball gown. Treat Our Troops. Operation Shoebox sends sweet care packages to the military members worldwide. To participate, simply take advantage of sales of bags of individually wrapped hard candy right after Halloween. Then box them up and mail them to Operation Shoebox, 8360 East Highway 25, Bellevue, Florida, 34420. They'll put treats in care packages to brighten a soldier's or Marine or even a sailor's day. Such good articles in this magazine. It makes me want to cry. I'm not going to read that because we're short on time. Not going to read that. Short on time. Short on time. Let Halloween make you healthy. Health news. Is that right? Is that the next one? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so science proves it's enjoying the fun and sprites of the ancient holiday improves your well-being. Ward off the stress with jack-o'-lanterns. Or simply dim the lights. I'm reading just briefly what they say because I want you to pick up the magazine. Listening to Monster Mash unlocks genius ideas. Dodge a cold and flu with a scary movie. Or Google quote-unquote sneeze. Now that sounds weird. Protect your heart with a good laugh, or give out Halloween candy. Sharpen your focus with smart glasses, or recall a win. Melt belly fat with a chocolate breakfast, or sip tea. Okay, that's just a brief once-over. Didn't really know what the juicy heart of the details is. You got to pick up the magazine. And that's why I want you to really do what these are great magazines. Okay. They have some really great spooky and scary recipes, but my favorite one was the cupcakes in a jar. Cake mix jazzed up with orange juice that makes it a snap to whip up in layered delights. And they're in mason jars. Anyway, here we go. 1 15.25 package of dark chocolate cake mix. 1 cup of orange juice. 1/3 cup of oil. 3 eggs. 2 16-ounce container of vanilla frosting. Orange concentrate food coloring, 16 1/2 pint jars. Now it's your mason jars, okay? Assorted Halloween sprinkles and orange ribbons are kind of optional, but they are much better with the orange ribbons. Heat your oven to 350. Coat 24 muffin cups with cooking spray. On low speed, beat your cake mix, juice, oil, and eggs 30 seconds on high. Beat 2 minutes. Divide your batter evenly among muffin cups. Bake until the toothpick inserted in the center comes out with a moist crumb, clinging 18 to 20 minutes, and let it cool for 15 minutes. Transfer to the pan rack and cool completely. Your next final step is reserve 1/3 of the frosting, tint remaining frosting orange with food coloring. Transfer frosting to separate pastry bags fitted with a star tip. Cut each cupcake in half horizontally. Place 1 cupcake half in each jar. Pipe on the orange frosting. Place your second cupcake half in each jar. Pipe on the white frosting. Place remaining cupcake halves on top. Pipe on the orange frosting and decorate with Halloween sprinkles. If desired, decoratively tie orange ribbons around the jar. Serving is 16, active time 45 minutes, total times 2 hours and 15 minutes. Moving forward. Okay. Your organized home. Fast cleanup secrets for a messy fall fun. Enjoy pumpkin carving, leaf peeping, and all the lovely cool weather activities with our clever expert tips that minimize muss and fuss. Prevent a muddy track with a 2-rug system. Lift runaway crafting scraps with a balloon. Nix baking messes with cling wrap. Wipe away paint mishaps with a simple olive oil soak. And clear out pumpkin goop with a black backdoor cut. Now, to find out more of that, you have to read the magazine, pick it up. This cartoon reminded me so much of my niece that I'm going to be taking a picture of it right now as I make this video. And it will be on my Instagram probably, and then it'll be on my Facebook. You know, if it's on my Instagram, it's no doubt going to be on my Facebook. But let me read you describe to you what it looks like. It's a woman dressed up as Cinderella, and her man is a carton of milk. And it says, "The cat approves of your Halloween costume." Well, my niece is going as Cinderella. I don't know if Rory is going as a carton of milk, but I thought, oh goodness, that is just too cute not to share. So that's why I'm sharing it. Plus, the cat they chose looks just like Heathcliff. So Heathcliff definitely makes it in this cartoon. Give me a minute. Okay, now we're going forward. 7 days of inspiration. Take one a day and feel great all week. Day 1, good things come in all forms. You deserve them, all of them. Day 2, you're the best part of someone's day. Day 3, progress, it's what you're making. Day 4, there are many reasons today and every day to celebrate you. Day 5, fill your tank and have some fun. Day 6, you are caring and cared about. Day 7, dreams outpower your doubt. Okay. A moment for you. Things will be so much better than just okay. Every problem we ever face has a solution. Once, more than once, and any mistake we make sets the stage for our next success. Stress always ebbs, and joy always flows in your direction, and wishes come true, and dreams do too, especially for good people just like you. 5-minute romance, and we all know that's how long it takes to fall in and out of love for some men. And it's called A Sweet Love Story. When her rival outsells her apples at the Halloween festival, Michelle never expects it will lead to a romantic pairing. Michelle's apples had won first prize at the Halloween festival 3 years running, which is why it infuriated her that Sean Jenkins had the longest line at his booth this year. Michelle had a beautiful orchard filled with a variety of apple trees she tended herself. The result was an assortment of brightly colored fruit with the sweetest, juiciest flesh you ever tasted. Everyone was always commenting that her apples were the best that they ever tasted. So why, in the booth diagonal to where she stood, was seen Jenkins selling out his perfectly average apples? He wasn't selling quality fruit, even if he dipped them in white chocolate and added licorice to eyes to make them looking like ghosts. His chocolate shop was a success, but his apples couldn't compete with hers. They just couldn't. The problem with Scene Jenkins was he was too big. He and his festival line. The man was tall, with a thick lumberjack build and wide, easy-going smile. He laughed out loud and often, and the sound carried across the festival, sending a shock of annoyance up Michelle's spine every time. Worst of all, he'd been crowding out all the other thoughts in her head up for the days, and his dark brown eyes and shoulders and focus, she chided herself. Just go over there and see what the fuss is all about. On Halloween morning, she walked over to Scene's booth to see exactly why he'd been drawing such large crowds. He was dressed as Paul Bunyan, and she watched as he handed over a bright red candy apple to two little girls dressed as fairies. "Trick or treat," they squealed. Michelle hadn't worn a costume that day, just a sweater with pumpkins stitched onto it, and suddenly felt nervous. She and Scene were more acquainted than friends, though they both lived in the same small town, and their paths often crossed, especially recently at the festival. But yet here when Scene saw her, his face lit up with his famous grin. "Michelle, happy Halloween!" "I've been wanting to come say hello, but it's been so busy these past couple of days." To her horror, Michelle found herself smiling back. "No worries. The festival has been so crowded." Remembering Scene's obnoxiously long line, she added, "I've been busy, too, with my prize-winning apples." Scene's smile widened. "I had one of those helpers bring me one of your beauties yesterday. You really outdone yourself." Thank you." She bit her lip. A cool breeze blew across the fairgrounds, bringing it in with a scent of sweetness. She looked down to see an assortment of apples covered in caramel, milk chocolate, nuts, and other goodies on the counter. Despite herself, Michelle's mouth watered at the inviting aroma. Scene caught her eye and gave her a wink. That made her blush instantly. "I reel people in with chocolate. Is it working on you?" Michelle's touched her throat as if to hide a flush of color. "I'm not one for candy." "No," Scene added. "No sweets? Not even on Halloween?" Before she knew it, Scene was putting a caramel apple in her hand. "Try it," he said. His eyes were twinkling. "It's on the house." Tentatively, Michelle took a bite. The flavor slightly of the sour apple erupted in her mouth, followed by the sweetness of the caramel. The apple wasn't as good as hers, but mixed with the caramel it was divine. At an expression, Scene beamed, and Michelle felt tingles from the tip of her toes to the crown of her head. Why, as she wandered over to see him, she couldn't remember. "You know, I think it would be a good match," Scene said. At her expression, Scene laughed. "Your apples and my caramel, I mean." "Oh," Michelle bit her lip. "I thought—" Scene didn't let her finish. "Michelle," he said, "would you like to have dinner with me? Not just to talk business, just us." Michelle's jaw dropped. "You and me? But we're nothing alike." "In personality, maybe," Scene shrugged, "but we both know that two things that seem like they don't belong together can create magic together." His gaze was surprisingly intense, and a moment later he raised his hand to brush his thumb against the bottom of her lip. "You've got some caramel just here," he said. The heat of Scene's gaze intensified in the silence. "Is this a trick?" Michelle asked. "No," he said. His voice was serious, "but it could be a treat for both of us." Michelle smiled. "Treat it is." Gigi Andrew is the author. Now for your favorite part of the magazine, when I do the horoscope for the week of Sunday, October 24th to Saturday, October 30th, by Marissa Brown. Okay, if you're a Scorpio, that's October 23rd through November 21st. On the 28th, connect with coworkers to discuss a money question. The experience can leave you feeling optimistic. Then get ahead on a passion project from the 30th on. Taking steps now can keep you on track. Your lucky days, October 26, 27, 28. Your lucky numbers, 2, 4, and 9. If you're a Sagittarius, November 22nd through December 21st, anticipate lively talks with loved ones on the 26th. Quality time brings you bliss from the 29th on. You could use a little extra R&R. Dive into that self-care. It's going to set you up for big moves in the near future. Your lucky days are October 28th, 29th, and 30th. Your lucky numbers are 3, 9, and 12. If you're a Capricorn, December 22nd through January 19th. On the 24th, channel your creative energy to a money-making plan. You'll see results. Then join forces with your neighbors to accomplish a large-scale endeavor around the 30th. It's going to boost all your bonds all the way around. Your lucky days, October 24th, 28th, and 30th. Your lucky numbers, 2, 11, and 12. If you're an Aquarius, that's January 20th through February 18th. It'll be easier than usual to relax with friends on the 25th. Bonding over shared dreams serves as a lovely mood booster. On the 26th, you'll take more responsibility on a project. You're going to earn recognition. Now, your lucky days are October 24th, 25th, 28th. Your lucky numbers are 3, 10, and 11. If you're a Pisces, that's December 19th through March 20th. You'll be feeling self-expressive on the 27th. Pour your emotions into an artistic outlet. You'll feel rejuvenated. Then you'll get out of your comfort zone from the 30th on. Prioritizing eye-opening experiences is going to bring you joy. Your lucky days, October 25th, 26th, 27th. Your lucky numbers, 5, 9, and 14. If you're an Aries, that's March 21st through April 19th. Soak up knowledge alongside your coworkers on the 26th. Make a point to experience new things as a group. On the 29th, you'll be acutely aware of emotional needs. Being direct promotes centeredness. Dive in. And your lucky days will be October 28th, 29th, and 30th. Your lucky numbers will be 8, 9, and 11. If you're a Taurus, that's April 20th through May 20th. Open up about your emotions on the 28th. Being heard by your nearest and dearest feels heartening. And from the 30th on, you're going to work on one-to-one with a close friend. You're stronger, the more productive together. Your lucky days are October 26th, 27th, 30th. Your lucky numbers, 7, 8, and 17. If you're a Gemini, May 21st through June 20th. On the 24th, you'll be feeling social. Getting out of your comfort zone with loved ones makes for sweet memories from the 25th on. So take care of your to-dos. Doing them one step at a time sets you up for success. Your lucky days, October 24th, 25th, 29th. Your lucky numbers, 6, 9, and 15. If you're a Cancer, that's June 21st through July 22nd. You may find yourself daydreaming about taking a trip on the 27th. Let yourself get caught up in the imagination. On the 29th, you'll be more devoted for time for playfulness and fun brings joy. Follow your heart. Your lucky days, October 25th, 26th, 27th, and your lucky numbers, 5, 9, and 18. If you're a sexy, sassy Leo who's trying to get through all these magazines, like myself, August 3rd, July 23rd through August 22nd. Use your voice for a good cause on the 26th. You're going to soar. Then enjoy a burst of loving energy to channel into your relationships on the 28th. Low-key activities like watching a movie is going to set stage for bonding time. Well, we're going to have a lot of bonding time around here with the cats. Your lucky days are October 28th, 29th, and 30th. Okay. So this just goes through the 30th, not Halloween. Okay. Your lucky numbers are 1, 2, and 5. And Virgo, August 23rd through September 22nd. On the 27th, prioritize moments with loved ones. Time together lifts your mood in the best way. On the 29th, the schedule is sure to be packed. Finding time to tend your own needs you firing on all cylinders. Your lucky days are October 27th, 28th, and 30th. Your lucky numbers, 3, 4, and 6. Libra, that's September 23rd through October 22nd. You're going to find it easy to brainstorm ideas with loved ones on the 25th. Experience can bring you closer. Get the ball rolling on a financial goal. From the 30th on, stick to your game plan for an exciting win. Now your lucky days will be October 28th, 29th, and 30th. Your lucky numbers, 2, 3, and 5. What's your chocolate personality? Rich, decadent, and truly escapist, this classic treat reveals clues to your tastes and traits. Just find the morsel that you want to savor to learn more about yourself. Now, if you prefer milk chocolate, you're a patient. If you prefer dark chocolate, you're a thinker. If you prefer caramel filled, you're a charmer. If you prefer nutty chocolate, you're a sophisticate. And if you like white chocolate, you're a creative adventurer. To read more about why that is, yep, you are correct. Pick up the magazine. Okay. You deserve good things. Let one little secret bring you big happiness. An easy way to invite more joy into our lives is by opening up our eyes to it. Looking up and around reveals so much more beauty than looking down. Looking for silver linings makes them shine, and looking ahead more than back reveals what awaits a sweet future. Love and laughter. They have a beautiful picture of a little Shetland sheepdog, which makes me think of Kobe, late Kobe. And it says Salty Dog, submitted by Tracy Tiskers from New Jersey. They've got a handsome little fella here dressed up from Toy Story. It says, You Got a Friend in Me, Harlan, 7 months, submitted by Grandmother Tina Meredith out of Florida. They have a little one, Charlie Martin, 14 months here, dressed up as a little chicken. It says, Have an excellent Halloween. She's 14 months, submitted by Grandmother Jennifer Lose. We have an Out of This World Adorable. He's so handsome. It's a she. Gianna, 9 months, submitted by Aunt Steph from Weakland, Pennsylvania. And we have a baby dressed up as spaghetti. Oh my goodness. I'm a special ingredient. David, 6 months, submitted by Grandmother Michelle Hamster from Ohio. And it says they have a couple of cartoons, so we're going to read the cartoons. We have a pumpkin with a special pumpkin face, and the other two just, like everyday faces. It says you can tell she had work done. We have a mama bird, it looks like, with a little baby bird, I guess 2 baby birds dressed up. It says Trick or Tweet. It's adorable. Pick up October 25th, 2021, Woman's World. It is jam-packed. Recipes, good stories. You're not going to regret it. Wonderful magazine. I'm sorry I couldn't cover all of it, but I hope I wet your whistle to go pick it up today.